Ruth Langsford has always been known as a composed and confident presence on television. For years, viewers have watched her navigate live broadcasts with warmth, professionalism, and an unmistakable sense of balance. Rarely does she allow personal emotions to surface on air, which is why a recent live TV moment left so many viewers deeply moved. During what began as an ordinary broadcast, Ruth found herself facing an unexpectedly emotional moment while speaking about Eamonn Holmes. Her voice softened, her expressions changed, and for a brief moment, the polished rhythm of live television gave way to something far more human. It wasn't dramatic or theatrical. It was quiet, sincere, and deeply personal. Viewers immediately noticed the shift. Those watching at home sensed that this was not a rehearsed segment or a scripted exchange. It was a real reaction, unfolding naturally in real time. Ruth took a moment to gather herself, clearly aware that millions were watching, yet choosing honesty over composure. What made the moment so powerful was its restraint. Ruth did not share private details, nor did she make sweeping statements. Instead, she spoke with care and respect, acknowledging the complexity of emotions that can arise when personal and professional lives intersect under public scrutiny. Eamonn Holmes has been a significant figure both on-screen and off for Ruth for many years. Their shared history is well known, and viewers have followed their journey with interest and affection. This context added weight to Ruth's words, even though she kept them measured and thoughtful. As the broadcast continued, social media quickly filled with reactions. Many viewers expressed concern, not out of alarm, but out of empathy. They recognized the difficulty of maintaining composure while addressing meaningful personal experiences in such a public setting. Some fans praised Ruth's strength, noting how she remained professional while allowing a glimpse of vulnerability. Others thanked her for reminding them that even seasoned presenters are human, capable of emotion, reflection, and pause. Ruth's moment resonated because it reflected something familiar to many people: the challenge of speaking about someone important in your life while navigating change, pressure, or uncertainty. She didn't frame the moment as a breakdown or a crisis. Instead, it came across as a natural emotional response handled with dignity. Colleagues and fellow broadcasters later spoke of Ruth's integrity and grace. Many noted that live television can be unpredictable, and handling emotional moments with calm honesty is no small task. Ruth's approach earned widespread respect. Importantly, Ruth did not allow the moment to become the focus of speculation. She gently guided the conversation forward, signaling that while emotions may surface, they do not need to dominate or define the narrative. This choice helped set a respectful tone for viewers and media alike. In the days that followed, discussions surrounding the moment shifted toward appreciation rather than sensationalism. Fans reflected on how rare it is to see genuine emotion on live television without exaggeration or performance. Ruth's authenticity stood out in an industry often driven by spectacle. Many viewers shared personal stories, explaining how the moment reminded them of times they had to remain composed while carrying strong emotions at work, in public, or in front of others who expected them to be fine. Ruth's experience became a quiet point of connection. Ruth later acknowledged the support with gratitude. She emphasized the importance of kindness and understanding, especially when people are navigating personal moments in public spaces. Her response was calm and reassuring, helping to ease any lingering concern among fans. Throughout her career, Ruth has demonstrated resilience and adaptability. This moment did not change that perception, it reinforced it. Viewers saw someone who could pause, breathe, and continue with strength, even when emotions briefly surfaced. Eamonn Holmes, though not present during the moment, remained a central part of the conversation due to the shared history viewers associate with them. However, Ruth's words were careful and respectful, avoiding speculation or commentary that could invite misunderstanding. This balance was widely appreciated. It reminded audiences that not every emotional moment needs explanation, and not every feeling requires public analysis. Sometimes acknowledgement is enough. Media coverage gradually shifted from headlines to reflection. Commentators discussed the pressures of live broadcasting and the emotional labor often expected of public figures. Ruth's experience became an example of how authenticity can exist without oversharing. For longtime viewers, the moment added depth to Ruth's public image. She was no longer just a steady presenter, she was someone willing to be present with her emotions while maintaining professionalism. That combination resonated strongly. What stood out most was the absence of drama. There were no raised voices, no sensational language, no abrupt ending. Just a brief pause, a composed continuation, and a reminder that live television reflects real life in real time. Ruth's handling of the situation sparked conversations about empathy, how audiences respond when public figures show vulnerability, and how media can choose respect over speculation. Many felt this was a moment where empathy won. As time passed, the broadcast became less about shock and more about understanding. Viewers moved from surprise to appreciation, recognizing the quiet strength it takes to remain steady while acknowledging emotion. Ruth continued her work as usual, demonstrating that one emotional moment does not define a career or a person. If anything, it added another layer to the trust viewers place in her. In a media landscape filled with noise, this moment stood out for its simplicity. No exaggeration, no forced narrative, just a genuine human response handled with grace. For many watching, it served as a reminder that emotions are not weaknesses, especially when expressed with care and control. Ruth Langsford's live TV moment showed that it is possible to be both professional and human at the same time. And perhaps that is why viewers reacted so strongly, not out of shock, but out of recognition. Recognition of themselves. Recognition of moments when words catch in the throat, when memories surface unexpectedly, and when continuing forward requires quiet courage. Ruth's moment passed quickly on screen, but its impact lingered. It reminded audiences that authenticity does not need volume, and that dignity often speaks softly. In the end, this was not about headlines or speculation. It was about connection, a brief, sincere moment that reminded millions that behind every polished broadcast is a real person, navigating emotions, responsibilities, and life, just like everyone else.